For the most part, people don't change. And if you are staying thinking he's going to change, he's not going to change. Please don't waste your time. Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your energy. If you cannot tolerate the relationship you are in as it is right now, you need to make a plan to leave. People, for the most part, don't change. And if on the rare occasions they do, they don't change for someone else. They change because something has gone majorly, a big shift in their life has caused them to change for them. And even then, if I look at every person I know, they are the same today as they were 10, 20, 30 years ago. I've known people for 30 plus years. If I think about my father, who is late now, he's passed away. He died the same person he was that I knew all my life. He never changed. For the most part, people can change external habits, like they can give up smoking. If you are lucky and you're with an addict, they might give up their habit of drinking. But who they fundamentally are, that doesn't change. So in general, if they are addictive in nature, they will find either something else to be addicted to, and hopefully they swap a bad addiction for a good one, but whatever was driving them, that fundamental thing, unless they go to therapy and lots of it, or something has rocked their world, for the most part, people don't change. So please, 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 if you are miserable in an unhappy relationship and you think he's going to change, you hope he's going to change, you think love will change him, it won't. I know almost every woman I know has been at one point or another in her life, has been in an abusive relationship. Now, I don't know why the statistics are skewed that way, but in general, women are in an abusive relationship with an abusive male. It can go the other way. If you're a man watching this, just take this as advice for you as well. But I'm talking to women because I'm a woman, and I'm speaking to younger women more because I'm a mother, but I'm a mother to a son. I don't have a daughter, but if I did, I would tell her this, that whoever you meet, whichever man you meet, you need to love him as he is, with every funny quirk and habit and trait. Your two personalities need to line up, match up. If you are soft and calm and timid and shy, if he is a strong, bold, aggressive, grouchy, grumpy personality, that could dominate yours, and your spirit could slowly be crushed. So I've seen this happen to so many friends. And I've still got it. I've got this friend who is the sweetest, kindest, church-going, loving woman, and she was with a real asshole, abusive. And, you can see their spirits shrink. In fact, it's often how it goes, that these kinds of people they look for those softer personalities that they can victimize, that they can dominate, that they can control, that they can be the ones in the relationship in control. So you need to be very careful. If you are a more soft-hearted, gentle person, don't go for the opposite, because they could easily, grab a hold of you and crush your spirit, your soft, gentle spirit. Now, yes, opposites attract and all that, but I think the older you get, the more you realize that like also attracts, and it's not even about who attracts you, whatever. You've just got to find someone that you can feel safe with. Love is not enough. Love, we could define love in a million ways, but you need to respect that person. You need to like who they are more than love them, because love is it's a feeling, it's something that we think we know what it is, but love doesn't pay the bills. Love doesn't fix anything. And you can try, but unless he wants to go to therapy and work on himself, love won't fix him. Love won't make him work on himself. Love won't make him see his faults. Love won't make him acknowledge how hurt you are. Now, I'm not saying you're perfect either, but if you want him to change in order for you to stay, and there's no sign of change, just get out. Don't wait for it, don't hope for it, don't beg for it, don't plead for it, and get out sooner rather than later before you have children. Don't have children with somebody where the relationship is already on the rocks. Look, you probably will never regret children, but why tie yourself to somebody in that way? Because that bond is now permanent. So think long and hard. And my other piece of advice is, especially at any point in your life, wait 5 years at least before you marry someone. You can date them, you can move in with them to see what they like, you can get engaged, you can have a long engagement, but get to know that person for 5 years. And the reason I say that is because nowadays most people are dating on the internet. You have no idea of their history. You have no idea of what they are really, really, really like through trials and tribulations. And a year is too short. Somebody can put on a very good face for a year, and you might not even get to know all of their family, all of their longtime friends in a year. In fact, even in 2 to 3 years, there's a lot of, you can still put on a good show, especially if you don't live together. There is so much that only time will reveal, and a lot of time. So give yourself that time. What is the rush? What is the rush? If it's good now, it'll be good in 5 years' time. And it'll be good for both of you. And that's my advice.